You brought up before that Vince has been a commentator for a long time. And then, of course, in 1980, him and Linda start a company, and in 82, they buy Capital Wrestling. They pay installments. Vince and Linda, or Vince pays installments to the different owners other than his dad out of the company profits, and then he has full control.
Well, let's go over that real quickly for a second, just for some of the newer listeners. Vince agreed to buy Capital Wrestling, the old WWF, from his father, Vince Sr., for, what was it, $1 million. And he had to make quarterly payments. And if at any point he didn't make the payments, or it wasn't paid off on the appropriate time, it would revert back to his dad. But it was a promotion and a business that was already ongoing and having a hot period. And so he just stepped in and used the money off the towns that was already coming in to make the payments, and never didn't have to actually spend any of his own money, if he indeed had any at that time.
And it was a cheap price, all things considered. Think about how much money that company was making in 81, 82.
Yeah, they were grossing over $1 million a year just in the Garden. So,
and he paid $1 million to the partners for everything.
Yeah. So it wasn't like it was it was a big risk. It wasn't, an iffy type of thing. The company was already running and had been running for decades. But
the risk was going national, and then the big risk was putting up everything for WrestleMania. But actually getting the company from his dad and the other partners, Savaldi, Gorilla Monsoon, Zacco, that was Skoland, I guess I should say also. That was the most easy business deal you could ever have.
I'll walk into this restaurant that's already operating and turning people away at the door, and I'll just buy it with the money it's taking in.
That's what he did at the Cape Cod, what was it, the Cape Cod Coliseum or whatever?
The Cape Cod Coliseum.
Remember, it was a Coliseum open and running and losing money. He just went in there and goes, okay, I'll pay for the mortgage payments. Let me run it. And they said, okay. He didn't put any money down. He just started paying monthly as he went for a place that had lost a lot of money. He did the same thing for WWE or WWF, but they hadn't lost a lot of money. They were making millions.